Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book, The Congo from Leopold to Kabila, a creation by Georges Nzongola-Ntalaja. The Congo from Leopold to Kabila, 2002, explores the history of the Congolese democratic movement in the 20th century. It covers Belgian colonialism, Mobutu's regime, the Congo Wars, and the ongoing unrest. The book illustrates how external exploitation and internal issues hindered progress, offering suggestions for its advancement. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Georges Nzongola-Ntalaja, a Congolese expert in African politics, focuses on public policy, governance, and conflict. He held prestigious positions at Davidson College and Howard University. His published works cover topics like conflict in the Horn of Africa. He co-edited the Oxford Companion to Politics of the World. He participated in the Sovereign National Conference of Zaire and later served as Deputy President of the National Electoral Commission of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. With 9 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On StoryPlanet.net. To start, exploration of the intricate and compelling history of Africa. The Congo River in Central Africa is 4,280 kilometers long and is associated with Joseph Conrad's Heart of Darkness. It gave its name to the Republic of the Congo and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The DRC's history includes colonialism, interference, and a struggle for democracy. During the Cold War, the US's support for General Mobutu hindered democratic progress. The fight for democracy in the Congo continues today. Key idea number 1. King Leopold II ruled Congo brutally, leading to its colonization by Belgium, which then exploited its resources for economic gain. The Democratic Republic of the Congo, located in Africa, was colonized by King Leopold II of Belgium in the late 19th century for personal gain, leading to exploitation and horrific atrocities. The exploitation of the region's resources, like rubber and minerals, resulted in the deaths of an estimated 10 million people. International efforts eventually led to the Congo being handed over to the Belgian Parliament in 1908. However, Belgian colonial rule continued the exploitation of resources, including rubber, minerals, timber, and agricultural products. The legacy of this colonial history still impacts the nation today, making it challenging for democracy to thrive. Key idea number 2. Democratic movement in Congo, rooted in anti-colonial alliances. Belgian rulers in Congo employed repressive tactics to control the colony, leading to atomized resistance from various societal strata. The resistance included mutineers, religious movements, and demands for better working conditions. The Congolese democracy movement emerged in 1956, with O.C. Volual-Kizaz leading the fight for independence, culminating in violent uprisings in 1959. Independence was achieved in 1960, with Patrice Lumumba becoming the first prime minister, but global powers continued to influence the Republic of Congo. Key idea number 3. The Congo crisis started as decolonization but ended with international intervention, establishing a new order. Lumumba became prime minister but faced a power struggle due to a lack of trained bureaucrats after Belgian administrators left the Congo in 1960. Political confusion led to a mutiny by Congolese soldiers and 2 provinces attempting to secede. Lumumba sought UN help, but the US, Belgium, and the UN opposed him due to his nationalist views. Colonel Mobutu led a coup that ousted Lumumba and installed Mose Tshombe. Lumumba was imprisoned, and despite international outcry, he was killed in 1961. The Congo crisis reflects the country's tumultuous history and external interventions, turning it into a Cold War battleground. Key idea number 4. The second independence movement failed because of internal weaknesses and external interference. The text discusses the emergence and demise of the Second Independence Movement in the Congo, marked by demands for democracy, economic rights, and freedom from foreign influence. The movement included guerrilla actions led by Pierre Mulele in the western Kwilu province and a group of intellectuals known as the Conseil National de Libération, CNL, in the east. The movement faced challenges such as lack of resources, internal power struggles leading to ineffectiveness, and ultimately succumbed to US-led counterinsurgency efforts in the context of the Cold War. The movement did, however, establish a culture of resistance against illegitimate state authority in Congolese politics. Key idea number 5. US support helped Mobutu come to power in 1965, but his leadership resulted in moral and economic decline in the Congo. In the mid-1960s, after a brief period of hope for democracy in the Republic of Congo, the US supported a coup that brought General Mobutu to power. Under Mobutu's regime, characterized by corruption and autocratic rule, the country, renamed the Republic of Zaire, suffered economic collapse, while Mobutu and his elite amassed personal wealth. The situation led to widespread poverty and hunger, with Mobutu's opponents aiming for a change towards a more ethical and corruption-free governance. Key idea number 6. Mobutu lost foreign support after the Cold War, creating opportunities for the advancement of the multi-party democracy movement. Mobutu's dictatorship in Zaire was ended by a combination of internal Congolese resistance and external factors, particularly the end of the Cold War. Despite pressure for political reform from various groups, Mobutu's grip on power remained until the support he received from Western powers waned. Eventually, in 1990, Mobutu announced a transition to multi-party democracy, but his commitment to relinquishing power was insincere. Key idea number 7. The CNS aimed to unite for democracy, but was not successful in putting a plan into action. The text highlights the failed attempt by the Congolese National Conference, CNS, to transition Zaire into democracy in 1992. The CNS aimed to learn from the past, define a democratic future, and draft a visionary framework. However, obstacles like political opportunism by Monsignor Monsengwo, a flawed political compromise document, and Mobutu's interference derailed the process. Despite momentarily electing Etienne Tshisekedi as prime minister, Mobutu's manipulation led to his eventual re-establishment of power. International intervention was confined to self-interest, and the people's desire for change was overshadowed. Key idea number 8. The conflict in Rwanda led to Mobutu's downfall, with the First and Second Congo Wars ensuing. Dictatorship returned to Zaire as conflict escalated in neighboring Rwanda and Uganda due to ethnic violence between Hutus and Tutsis. Rwandan genocide of 1994 saw massive killings of Tutsis by Hutu government before Tutsi rebels led by the RPF took control. In Zaire, Hutu refugees sparked an invasion by Rwanda and Uganda under the guise of border security, setting off the First Congo War with Kabila installed as president after Mobutu fled in 1997. The true motive of the invasion was to exploit Congo's natural resources. Key idea number 9. The future of the Congo relies on national dialogue following the end of the conflict. After facing internal and external threats, the Democratic Republic of the Congo experienced conflicts, including the Second Congo War that lasted till 2003, leading to millions of deaths. Kabila's rise to power was marked by authoritarian actions, fracturing the democracy movement. Kabila's assassination in 2001 led to his son Joseph, Kabila, becoming president. The text advocates for democracy, fairness, and order to bring stability to the country. Reconciliation, inclusivity, and justice are essential for the country's transition to democracy, emphasizing the need for international support. In conclusion, the key points of the text are that ordinary people in Congo aimed for democracy in the 20th century despite external interference. To meet the needs of all Congolese citizens, rulers should heed their voices. Developing true democracy will require substantial effort. Further reading on the complex history of Congo and the Ebola virus in the region is recommended in The Hot Zone by Richard Preston. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.